Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon or good evening, whatever time you're watching this video. So this morning we're going to just chat a little bit about oily skin. Now, oily skin is, unfortunately, a lot of people come in here, male and female, and say, oh, I have oily skin, or I have T-zone skin, or I have combination skin. Really, we treat you by your heritage, by your bloodline. A lot of the people out there, a lot of you out there are under the assumption that you have oily skin. However, most of the time what you have is dehydrated skin. Therefore, the body is creating more oil to compensate for your dehydration situation that you have going on. That's one reason. Another reason is because of what you're doing to your skin at home. Maybe you are over exfoliating. Maybe you're using a toner and you shouldn't be. Maybe you are not moisturizing properly. Maybe you are not using a cleanser that's removing surface debris enough. There are a myriad of reasons why you think or you assume that you have oily skin. And so one of the ways that we help you is by educating you individually. This is a completely an individualized situation. So some people use a Clarisonic brush. Some people use an exfoliant every day. Some people use a toner every day. Some people use all of the above every day. Some people never, ever, ever use an exfoliant or get the surface dead skin cells off of their face. Which tends to leave you with a dehydrated feel. Most people walk in and say dry. Dry means lack of oil, very, very rare. Dehydrated means lack of moisture, not how much water you drink, but your surface moisture. You should be dewy, glowy, hydrated, not an oily look, a hydrated, dewy look. So anyway, I don't want to get sidetracked because there's so many things that have to do with the skin. So again, how we address each person, especially those of you out there that are under the assumption that you have oily skin, is education. The consult is 5 pages long just to come in here for the first time. People say, well, I'm only getting a facial. Why do I need that? Why do I have to fill out all this paperwork? Well, because we take your skin health very seriously, and we want to help you in whatever areas that you have issues with. And some people don't even think they have issues until it's too late and you're at the dermatologist. We try to avoid that. So I can talk about skin forever, but back on the track of oily skin. So we show you the skin diagram. We educate you on the skin diagram. We go over what you're using at home, how you're using it, how you're using whatever it is that you're using at home, what you're doing, what you're not doing, maybe lifestyle. Maybe you're wearing, a baseball hat all the time, so you have issues with the forehead. Maybe you're out on the golf course, so definitely you're wearing a baseball hat or a visor. Maybe you're on the tennis court. Maybe you're not doing either of those, but you're a stay-at-home mom or a taxi mom, and you're driving the kids from here, there, and everywhere, and you have just neglected yourself, for lack of a better word, because 100% of your energy and your efforts are put towards your kids, and there's nothing wrong with that. However, we need to get you educated so that you understand the difference between oily skin and just a compromised barrier function or a barrier that is unbalanced. Okay, so we err on the side of caution when we hear the word oily skin, because we as estheticians, as trained technicians, we know that most of the population out there in our community does not have oily skin. So any questions, or anytime you ever just want to come in and get a consult, our technicians are here for consults. I'm available for a consult. Everybody here, you can just pick up the phone and say, hey, listen, I need to speak with someone. I have some issues or questions about my skin, and we're always here to help you in any way that we can. Okay, have a good day. I hope you learned something.